Welcome to Fandom Nonsense. I'm Zach.
I'm Goose.
Mama.
I'm Colin.
Fa la 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 la.
And I'm
I'm and I'm
No, I'm Nolan and that's Aaron. And we don't like to play by your rules.
So, spoiler warning, but we're going to talk about the latest episode of Ruby. So, I mentioned last week that I felt like there was a chance that we were going to solve the Ironwood problem pretty easily
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
And
In the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, well, let's get this out of the way.
That
and
was-
then.
that shit was so good. And
Yeah.
I doubt that we've like completely solved the Ironwood situation because something else is gonna happen.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because we
but
still got a Cinder and a Neo. Well, I guess Cinder's gonna go straight to Vacuo. That's what it
they're
looked
the
like
ones.
at the end of the episode.
They're the ones who did the shit with the comms.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna go straight to Vacuo or if they have the plan.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have 2 more episodes. We still have like 40 minutes of runtime
Yeah.
left at
Yeah.
least. So
Really?
yeah, there's
Mhm.
still
That's
2 more.
cool.
There's still 2 more episodes.
And I'm guessing the last episode's gonna be like 25, 28 minutes long,
probably.
counting credits.
Um,
Well, we gotta figure out the sub conflict at this point.
Yeah.
Instead of, because the real conflict is over
right.
technically, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
did you guys know immediately that Penny was
Oh, yeah.
actually
Well, it was what we assumed last
what's
week.
her name? Emerald. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the only
just
thing that
immediately.
the only thing that
We
threw me
called
off
on
was
the
her
prior
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know what
wasn't
else got
thinking
called on
about
the
it
prior
while
co-
it- Yeah. I wasn't thinking about it while it happened, but
Yeah.
I remember us talking about it.
Yeah.
And while it was happening, I was like, oh, I should have expected that.
Do you know what else got called on the previous podcast?
What's
But-
that?
I called that there's going to be a gin inside of.
Yeah,
oh,
you
yeah,
did.
you did.
We did.
One of
And
those.
Yeah,
which means there's
It definitely
one
said we
all-
didn't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm definitely guessing there's one.
we
in all
we
of them.
didn't have a full on like this is happening in every single one
Yeah.
thing yet.
Did you know who he's based on?
Dionysus.
Merlin.
Oh yeah.
His
Really?
name is Ambrosia.
Ambrosius.
Ambrosius, whatever.
Which is
Girl, you ambrosious.
Merlin's last name or something. There's a Merlin connection there.
I thought-
What is the connection?
Don't worry about it.
Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'm checking.
I thought he was like.
Merlin was not ripped.
Merlin was fucking jacked.
All
You
the
kidding me?
hobbled old man stuff was just an act. He was actually just freaking ripped.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No,
Yoda.
absolutely. That's why he wore such like loose clothing.
Yeah.
He didn't want anybody to know how fucking jacked he was.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah, when he said
yeah.
Ambrosius and then the way he looked and the way he was holding himself, it definitely seemed like a Dionysus thing.
Yeah, like the god of wine and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But that also might be because I played fucking far too much Hades. But so has Carrie. So
I fucking
fair.
loved that. I loved him. I like him way more than I like Jin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love.
Yeah.
But for two different
Yeah. I
reasons.
like
but,
Jin
I
a
mean, I
whole
like
lot.
Jin a lot too. God damn.
He's such an
For
interesting.
different reasons.
Right. He's such an interesting character because like we were talking about. I don't want to say he's chaotic good or chaotic neutral, but he's just like you can tell he was really disappointed of how prepared they were. You
Yeah.
can tell
It's like,
he really
"Aw,
enjoyed
no
doing
fun."
the monkey's paw on people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Merlin is based on. I'm probably gonna fuck up this old English pronunciation, but Mirrodin Wilt and Ambrosius Aurelianus.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Merlin.
Didn't know that.
And other people have pointed out more like specific things.
Did Merlin
Uh,
carry a staff? I don't know.
in one telling of
Yeah.
Merlin's life, he lives his memory backwards. So like all of his hellos, like his first hellos, are really like tearful, but all of his last goodbyes are just like, "What's up? What? See ya." Fucking-
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah, there's
yeah.
plenty, there's plenty of iterations of Merlin where he's got a staff.
Staff.
Yeah.
I usually think
He's
of
a,
yeah.
he's a fucking wizard, Harry.
Yeah, but when I think of wizard with staff, I think Gandalf, not
I mean,
Merlin.
but Gandalf was also a wizard.
And I usually think of Merlin with a wand.
How much Merlin has there been in pop culture?
There's an entire TV
There's a
series
lot.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's a
okay,
lot.
so there's that's
Oh.
one.
represented in a lot of
Merlin's-
things.
Merlin's
Uh,
we have in
King
stabs.
King
Let's get that out
Arthur,
of the way.
the animated, the movie. You can find Merlin all over the place. Merlin's Merlin's the reason Etrigan exists in DC Comics.
Oh,
That is
Sword
and
in
in
the
other
Stone?
stories. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sword and the
I
Stone.
mean, that's going. Yeah, but I'm talking about like relevant modern pop culture.
Well, people are horny for Merlin.
I am so fucking horny for Merlin, man.
Like the TV show.
Man, I
Not
can't.
him in
called
general.
Horny for Merlin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horny for Merlin TV.
It's one of
Welcome to
those-
BBC's Horny for Merlin.
Yeah, it's like right there on the level that people are horny for the BBC Sherlock show.
God.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Too
I just-
horny then.
I just wrote a whole
Yes.
Merlin porn in my head.
of course you
and
did.
basically all it is, so, do you think you're man enough to pull this sword out of the stone?
Whoa.
No.
So it's.
Oh, hello, my
Oh.
name's Lancelot, and I can do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks
that
like
might
you're
be
the
it.
chosen one.
It's kind of half and half between
So-
wand
wow.
and staff. It looks like most live action things have him with a staff,
Mm-hmm.
but also, I mean, after the surge of Harry Potter, I bet that they just don't want to
Mm-hmm.
have
Right.
wands in a
Mhm.
lot of things.
I would say probably look more into the deeper like literature of
Yeah.
it than the
Oh yeah.
cinema.
I just looked at images real quick to see what I
So,
could find.
I can't remember if it's. I think it's volume 6 or maybe volume 7 in the commentary, and actually it comes up a few times. Anytime that there's a fade on Ruby, it usually means that that the scene was cut, was shortened,
Mm-hmm.
and something was moved around. So if you notice, I think the start of this episode played out a lot differently in the original cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Probably led up to it.
Like I
instead
don't think that last episode originally was going to end on where it ended with them, because that scene perfectly transitions when they go to the flashback. This would have been interesting to see it play out the other way, but I love the what's the term for it, Nolan? It's not. My mind keeps wanting to say cinema verite, but it's not that. But
Oh,
the-
in media res?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that in this
And then
in
going
this
back
episode,
to
yeah. because we knew the plan, but because we could easily piece together the plan, but it's like for a second, just because of
It caught me off guard.
it caught me off guard for a second. Yeah. Like I knew it was going to be Emerald, but just in how she was carrying herself like Penny, and like how she flew in and everything, I was like, oh, okay, well maybe they did something different. Like no, and it played out exactly. Then
Yeah,
you
that
go
shit was
back and see all of it.
perfect.
It was so
Mhm.
perfect, and like
Like I saw all of it coming, but it was absolutely.
what does
perfect.
Winter's fucking sword do?
Yeah, her sword did something super cool this episode, and I cannot remember what it was because she had like it kind of like a not as powerful as Ozpin, but like a weird like kinetic explosion kind of thing happened in one of her
It's
hits.
probably just the dust, like
Yeah,
the
using
rest
the
of
dust in
family
it.
does, but
Yeah,
she has her
And-
own version of it.
and also
Yeah.
seeing her use her semblance, like
She had
in
some
opposition
crazy-
to, like how Weiss uses her.
She had some
semblance.
crazy
Yeah.
Super
fencing
cool.
slash Bushido shit
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
such a cool mixture of the two.
I bet the Schnee family trains everyone to do fencing first.
Probably.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
bougie as
Except
fuck.
except Whitley.
Well, maybe
It's
he
fuck
knows.
kids. What? No, come on, son.
I'm sure he's been through training at that age.
okay, here's my question.
He hasn't
about-
been through an academy yet, so
No,
yeah, I would say
definitely not.
I would say you're probably right.
Here's my question
I
about
know.
Whitley though.
What's up?
So, I guess originally Winter was the heir, and then she said, "Fuck that, I'm joining the military." And then Weiss was going to be the heir, and she said, "Fuck that, I'm becoming a huntress." What? And so Whitley wasn't originally the heir, and he wasn't going to like go to an academy and train. He didn't seem to have any interest in that. Like, what function does Whitley serve in this family? He has to
Probably extremely important member of the company and the only one to.
as a
As a
child.
child?
Yeah.
I
Well, I
mean-
mean later, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
later, yeah.
well, he's now the heir
mean,
to the
well,
Schnee Dust Company.
Well, now he is.
yeah,
But
But
even
just despite his sisters,
yeah. I
He's-
think
or for his dad, despite his sisters.
I feel like
also considering how traditional they are, probably the one to carry on the name.
But
I could see both Weiss or
I mean, it is
Winter
their
being
mom's
like, "You're
name to
taking my
begin
name."
with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like beforehand, like he was literally just he was the kid that didn't have does the mom have a semblance too?
yeah,
Does
They
she?
all
Oh
have the
yeah, because
same.
she used that board.
Right.
Alcoholism.
Oof, big oof.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's why the dad married in because
Yeah. It's a Tucker Carlson situation.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sure.
Oh, speaking of winter, Colin, I feel like you probably picked up on this. Did anyone else notice that little subtle little blush? I honestly couldn't tell which direction it was. When you noticed it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Honestly, I'm guessing Crow.
Oh, it's probably Crow.
Probably Crow. I think it'd be really fucking funny if Crow's bad luck next volume translated into Robin and Winter both being after him and him not being able to choose between the two of them.
Oh! Oh, no.
Yeah, I feel like,
Like too much of a good thing.
I don't like the Robin Crow shipping.
I don't think that's a thing.
I like Crow and Winter's dynamic better, but I do think that there's like
I think the birds are just friends.
It's like you think birds are gonna fly?
No, I think the birds are just friends.
Yeah.
That would
I do think there is like a
that would make what? That would make Weiss Ruby's cousin-in-law if that happened?
Yeah.
That's just a cousin by marriage.
Yeah.
Once removed.
Is it just what is that not
Literally
cousin-in-law?
once removed
then?
is what that is.
Why wouldn't you call it an in-law?
No, because that's what a removed cousin is.
No. Weird.
An
but
in-law?
see that gives
Don't eat the chocolate.
like that's
Because a cousin is kind of a
The-
loose connection anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
you can spin that out to literally everything.
Yeah.
But no, like it's the playing off that like that feisty bickering relationship or like the we get along perfectly, we think alike kind of relationship, and which one is better for Crow, and he can't choose, and it fucks up his life because unlucky. It would be nice to see Crow just have some really just simple down to earth story arc that doesn't involve anyone around him dying after he keeps getting fucked.
That's not gonna happen.
Right.
The cat's name is Rayla after the show Dragon Prince. Anyway.
Very good show. Watch it if you
Yeah, absolutely. It's made by the same people who made Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Not the movie.
Not the movie.
Not the movie.
Neither one of the movies, Avatar or The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Right.
Why?
She kept stabbing me.
She's making muffins.
She was not making muffins. She was attacking the cord.
Oh.
She's making cord
Simultaneously my
muffins.
leg.
You say making muffins?
Yeah.
I say making biscuits.
Making the biscuits.
It's
the same
making
thing.
biscuits.
It is.
It is making biscuits. It's making muffins.
No,
Makes no sense.
making biscuits is Paul Cigna's dog pooping.
Jesus Christ.
His name's Biscuit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
I love that dog.
Bisquicks.
Oscar is
She's
getting
coming for ya.
quick on those switches.
He is.
Like that was just
The line is
Yeah.
getting blurrier and blurrier.
I
Also,
don't-
that like
I don't think that was a switch.
no
stab, you could see like his
100% it was.
whenever he was
eyes.
talking about Ambrosius when he says
Oh,
something
that,
spiritual
yeah.
lamp. Yeah.
I'm talking about during the fight.
Yeah, no, that was Oscar
yeah.
using Oz's signature fucking move that we haven't seen in a long ass time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so double fencing versus fucking Ironwood with no weapon.
Right.
Stab him up.
That
Yeah.
fucking gun.
Yeah, that goddamn gun.
That looks so
So,
stupid.
Yeah.
What, his gun?
Yeah.
Really compensating for something there, Ironwood. Why, yeah, really compensating for something there, Ironwood.
Well, they threw it into the room, so somebody's got to shoot it.
Yeah.
We haven't seen what that gun can do and
Mhm.
why it is what it is or anything.
What, his gun?
Yeah, we haven't seen that gun.
There is
We've never
like
seen that gun.
We've seen him.
another thing.
The thick boy.
The big,
Yeah,
the
the
big
big
boy.
Yeah.
Which now Emerald has.
That gun looked like it was specifically made to
She
hurt
gave it to Winter,
Penny.
didn't she? Because she was
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
She
pretty
was
sure.
holding on
Emerald
to
had
it.
it. I know that.
And then whenever Winter took her handcuffs off, I think she handed it to her.
They, I feel like that gun is specifically for Penny. I don't feel like that's just something
Yeah.
that they have for anything else.
Yeah, it was probably like an imp type thing.
I was
directed.
guessing, like my head canon is like maybe it's a thing to reverse what's his name? Ulysses S. Grant. What's her dad's name?
Pietro?
Pietro. That was close. Something like to undo what he did to her, like maybe pull the soul out of her or the aura.
Oh,
I don't.
oh no.
I don't think they worked that out that quick. Like that.
Probably just
If they
shot
had a
really
thing
strong
that pulled
ones.
auras out of entities, then they probably would have been using that already at some point.
I mean, it would. I feel like it would be more of just like a, if they could put one in her, they could probably take it back out of her. I feel like I don't think that would work in the same way for normal people.
I mean, but
Because Daddy Deer took it out of himself.
yeah,
to give
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
we've seen Adlesian tech for aura transfer before.
And that's
True.
not it.
Yeah, it has to be
Maybe he streamlined it.
direct.
That looks pretty
I-
direct.
Was uncomfortable whenever Ironwood hugged her and said, "You're a good girl." I don't know.
Or you've done the right thing.
He said "good girl" at one point
Did he?
too.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, no, it's ownership. He sees her as a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He sees her as like
Good robot.
yeah. Even though he knows she has emotions and even uses them against her.
Right.
Just fucking
Speaking of which-
stupid.
Done the right thing. I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Feels
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
the
In
that
their face.
big conversation. I do
I
have to
love
say
it.
that I love how Emerald has already picked up on the dynamic of like, oh, we can still make fun. I can still make fun of the dumb blonde one. Awesome, cool.
Yeah.
How she's already picked up on like I can give John shit.
Awesome. You know,
John fucking killed it this episode
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
His
The-
fighting was on point.
it was
He-
cool. The like pumping his aura with the shield.
Yeah.
That was really neat.
He straight like, oh man, no, he went head to head with Ironwood for a second, and that
Yeah.
shit was awesome.
He's come so far.
Oh yeah, I think he's had the most like growth as far as like just who he is from since the beginning.
I feel
to
like
now.
this is not the last time we're gonna see Ironwood fight
No.
Oh no, Ironwood's coming back.
Oh,
because that was him without a weapon.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like,
But also fucking Nora from the top turnbuckle with the ham slam.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
and that was
Put
the
him
moment that
down.
that's the first moment that Winter actually does something on their side. Is you see the symbol behind her, and I think it pans down, and you expecting it to be Weiss, and it's Winter there doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing the
Yeah.
glyph, and it's like, oh,
And that's
oh,
the
okay,
last thing
what?
Ironwood
And then it
sees.
shows us
Yeah.
all the other stuff.
But the
God.
thing about, I mean, he had due process because his guns were like in the BFG. But the thing about Ironwood's weapon is it's a gun. So the first thing you do is you disarm him and then you kick his ass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, so
I mean,
any
he could
fight
still
with
fight without it.
yeah, exactly.
Kinda.
I mean, he still put up a fight in a 5v1, 6v1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any one-on-one combat that he had, he was winning.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that they were using their synchronicity together.
Right.
and
closer.
objectively,
Friendship
Yeah.
is magic.
Exactly. Yeah.
he was surprised and then surprised more and then surprised more.
Yeah.
like,
So one of the last things he,
friends.
one of the last things he sees is just like a winner helping Nora and then
Yep.
he's out.
Yeah. No, oh man, even like whenever you first see Emerald switch, that backflip kick was so
Oh,
clean.
satisfying.
Was
Yeah.
such a clean like shot. Just
Whap.
so that slow motion that went with it was so good because it was supposed to be like one of those kind of moments.
Oh, that's definitely the thumb.
Yeah, what?
Oh yeah.
One of those kind of moments.
No,
Oh, the kick.
yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, it was. I lost it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was like probably one of my favorite parts about that fight. That and then John.
Yep.
Another like
Yeah, I took the hat
speaking of,
off.
like moving on and like helping
Barbara, I love your hair.
little
Right.
fucking good boys stay.
Yeah.
His head is so
Oh, that got
oily.
me.
yeah, that was a really good moment because I was like, yes, fuck them motherfuckers. I hate them so much.
We just hear his voice and then I don't know what I anticipated, but I didn't expect him to stop the Aesops then.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like I thought he was still gonna use it on someone else.
yeah, and they were like, we're not gonna fight you. Bye. like,
Yeah.
we don't need to waste our energy on this shit.
Right.
And
I still.
I don't think that would have gone well for them. I know
Vine's
Crow's badass, but
reaction-
I was about to say
three of the
it-
Aesops.
It was either the previous podcast or the one before it that I said that I think Vine is also going to turn, and as each
he's
episode
definitely got
passes,
some regret.
he looks like he's going to turn more and more. And same
Well-
with fucking Elm.
Well, they said they're going to get Jacques and Ironwood out of there
Yeah.
before it comes crashing down. I don't know if they said
Yeah.
they didn't say anything about the Aesops.
No, they
so
didn't.
We'll
No,
see.
they
Oh my
did
god,
not.
that's so funny. God, I think
Man.
Harriet, they don't even have to fight her in the end because she's probably in the midst of like an anger stroke right now. You can see her eyes like
Yeah.
side eye.
So
immediately.
mad.
If it would have just like went bloodshot on one of her eyes, that would have been perfect.
Just
Blood
like
is just gonna be pouring down her
Yeah,
nose.
she
the next time we
is
see
so
her.
Just
angry.
see like veins popping.
Who needs to
Just gonna
be
break
that
the fucking
angry?
sound barrier.
God.
So stupid.
So let's talk about the ship of Theseus again.
All right.
basically.
Old Penny. Fucking Penny for your thoughts over here.
Yeah.
God,
Bruh.
man.
Oh man, she's a real girl.
She is.
She's a real girl.
It
So
happens.
Girl's
that's-
missing some shoes.
That's the thing. That's the
And pants.
difference. Like that's a subversion of the old story, though, right? Like it's that instead of it being about Pinocchio, like learning what it means to be a real boy, it's about Penny realizing that she was a real girl all along.
Yeah.
Like that's the cool like flip on the head of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The hugs.
Thank you. You can
Yeah.
find those
Oh
pillows
my
on
God, the
TeePublic
hugs.
/user /
Oh,
Indie Carnival.
You feel this warm inside?
God.
Yes.
More. And when she goes to hug Yang, like the gleam in her eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just teleporting in between positions,
Yeah.
hopping in and out.
Is she still
I
gonna
don't know
have
how to
like
do that.
powers? I know she's still a maiden,
Maiden,
so
yeah.
yes. But
She probably doesn't have her
What?
blade stuff either.
No.
So
Oh,
she,
probably
have
not.
to find
Oh,
a-
she's gonna get a new weapon.
She's gonna get a new weapon,
Or
and
she-
she's gonna get a semblance.
Oh, that's right.
that's true.
Does she not already have one?
No.
No.
What is her?
No, because
I thought it was
she's-
manipulating the swords behind her.
No,
or
she did
inside of
that
her.
with the wires,
That's
remember?
wires.
Oh,
and
it is
robotics.
wires.
Yeah.
I mean, like I thought it was like a form
Maybe
of like
that'll
metal.
be her
I thought it was like a
semblance.
form of metal manipulation.
Now
Well,
that's-
now she ain't got no strings.
Hey,
There are no strings
we.
on.
I mean, Pyrrha was the magnetist,
Yeah.
so she could fill that role.
Oh, maybe.
I mean,
yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
She also is a P.
Does she have to?
so-
Does she have to get with John then?
Why
No
not?
thanks.
Gross.
They make some good-looking babies.
Pretty sure everybody
I don't
thinks
like
that
it.
would make
Just
good
don't
looking
think
babies.
about
I don't like it.
There's not like an ugly
that
person
would be the
in this.
most wholesome.
Yeah, oh my God, they're both so innocent.
Mhm.
I
They
don't
wouldn't
like it.
figure it out. They
No.
couldn't figure it out.
No.
So, am I in love?
They both have like.
I
the
meant they couldn't
biggest
figure out how to
hearts,
fuck.
so.
Like they physically would not know how to do it.
I mean, it would be
Jesus.
awkward the first few times, but they would figure it out. I feel like.
She's gonna
Give 'em a
learn
year.
how to poop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
man.
never
Everyone's
pooped
gonna cry.
before. She's never peed. She's never had a menstrual cycle.
Whoa,
She's never been a
wait.
true girl
Oh
before.
my
But what
God,
did-
poor Penny?
Poor Penny.
Hitting it
Poor
like
fucking Penny.
16. for
They
the
just
first
took-
time? Oh my God.
They took out the robot parts.
Okay, so very specifically, they asked Ambrosius to make a new Penny
Yeah.
with exactly the same robot parts, including the virus, leaving her soul. Ambrosius cannot destroy. Therefore, he had to create a new
Yeah.
body for Penny's soul because that would have destroyed her. But since they didn't wish for, or ask for that or whatever,
Oh,
That
it
was a
can't be
loophole.
destroyed anymore.
it won't be destroyed because that wasn't part of their. Yeah, that's how that all works.
Okay. Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really, really clever. Like,
Like,
I
oh yeah,
said.
they thought it out real hard.
Yeah.
Oh man, and I know he didn't have genitals, but he got a hard on whenever he saw the schematics.
Mm. Oh yes,
Yeah, I'm waiting for
that
the
sexy man
the
flower.
definite Pietro and
I love that.
meeting him.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Like
like you said, Aaron, I love Ambrosius so much.
Oh, that sexy man flower.
That sexy man.
Man.
Fucking just the
I liked how he was kind of foppish. He was just a little bit fey, you know.
yeah.
Just, oh.
No, she isn't.
what is this?
So, oh my God, y'all are so clever.
The 10,000 years will leave you such
Yeah,
a... Oh,
he
it's
had-
you guys.
He definitely had a like a good genie vibe
Yeah.
to him, like
He and
Robin genie.
I know
kinda
this
deal.
is gonna this reference is gonna be lost on like anybody, but there's a character in Critical Role that's Artagan, and he's an archfey,
Mhm.
and he acts exactly like him, and that's all the vibes that I was getting was that.
So Nolan,
Oh, here
Here
we
you go, Nolan.
Yeah.
what is that for?
You said you'd wear it. It isn't red though.
He did say he'd wear it.
Uh,
I forgot it was in my bag.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
So,
help?
and of course,
Close camera. On him.
I love how how Oscar's like we can't just like wish all our problems away, and they pretty much
Wish all their problems away.
pretty much wish all their problems
Yeah.
away.
But they had to specifically wish all their problems
Right.
away. That was the kicker.
And let's see, we've gotten an ominous falling in the opening. We've gotten multiple references to the girl who fell through the world.
Yeah.
And now we have Ambrosius telling us very ominously, do not fall in the central location. And we got 2 more episodes to go.
All 4 of them fall in the intro.
Yeah. I think Ruby's
I mean, they've
going
been
to
falling since season 3, Colin, in the intros.
I think Ruby, at least
We're
Ruby,
finally at a place with a void.
also maybe Cinder, also maybe Penny are falling.
Yeah.
I think because, I mean, this just gets us right into Vacuo if we just walk through the portal. And Carrie and Miles have said that next volume is going to be probably shorter and very different, and a like a diversion from the norm. So all of that adding in together makes me think that we're going somewhere weird. Like
Yeah.
it's something weird.
As long as they don't Ruby Zero it.
And now for something different.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have a completely different theory, and we've talked about it.
I think it's gonna be more of a Ruby 9, like into the Epsilon unit kind of thing, like between worlds and times. And I mean,
They get
you've
stuck
seen,
in the staff of creation.
Have you seen season 4 of Rebels?
No.
Okay, there's an episode where Ezra goes to a place called the World Between Worlds, which is like it's between time, and he can look and see things from the past and future and stuff. He can't interact with it because paradoxes and all of that, but he can see, and I think that it gives us a chance to see like more of Cinder's past, to see what actually happened to Team Stark and everything, without having to shoehorn in a flashback. We can stretch things
See the
out and get
stuff.
into some weird stuff. Now, what do you think, Colin?
See, I feel like for season 9, I agree with you. Like, I feel like that's what they're going to do. But I feel like the conflict is going to be all 4 of them are going to fall, and I think that it's going to be resolved by Raven.
I don't think it's a place that Raven can get to.
And I believe that it is.
I mean, we have no reason to believe that she can't go anywhere.
I mean, could
You have to know
the
where it
magical
is.
Vagina.
yeah, but
the
okay,
magic vagina powers.
let's say that Yang is in a vault with the door closed.
You have to know where it is in space.
Okay, then she can't get
Do you?
there.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to know where it is to be able to get to the vault. They say it in this episode.
N-
In a place like this, where you have to know where it is to be able to get there.
But that's like, I mean, that's not necessarily.
But that's a point against, isn't
But
it?
it's not a point against, because she can know inside of the one they've already created, because the doors are wide open. As soon as she walks in, she could be able to go into the void.
Assuming that they don't just, because they can't just leave the doors open, because it leads right into the vault.
I don't think that's so much of
Yeah.
like a.
It doesn't lead right into the vault.
I don't think
They can
that's-
just the doors outside of the vault. They can just close the vault.
I don't think you wouldn't be able to get to this place unless you knew where it was. Thing as a rule, as much as it is like just like a matter of fact. So I don't.
I was like Nightcrawler not being able
Yeah.
to go through walls.
I mean,
I don't think so, because
I don't-
she just teleports to a person.
I don't.
True. She can go through walls.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she be able to, in that one space, get to? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Vault argument aside, I feel like she.
I don't
would be
think
able
that that these portals are going to stay open once people have gone through them to Vacuo.
Right.
They're going to stay open until they create something else, and they're not going to create something else if somebody falls. Until
But
they
if
have
there's
them back.
If there's however many fucking people there are in Mantle and Atlas, they may not notice that 5 people are missing.
The 5 people that just saved a shitload of people? What are we talking about here? They're going to notice if if Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang are fucking not
Eventually.
there. What do you
I
mean,
mean-
eventually? They stay in constant contact.
I mean, like if all of them like fall together.
I don't think that
Like-
that the people of Mantle or Atlas are as aware of Team Ruby as we are. You got to remember that fucking RB Watt or Rube has been in the Schnee Manor
The
for
people
a
that are
while, and Yang was
the people that are
whale.
dealing with the staff of creation are very, very aware, just as aware, if not more, as us, of these 4 girls.
How? Who?
The people that are dealing with the staff of creation, they're the only ones who are doing it.
Oh, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
No, who
like-
are we talking about? I don't.
I'm talking about they would notice if 4 people were missing, if those 4 people were in the main group of the people who are dealing with the staff of creation, so they wouldn't create something else until they got everybody out.
He's
No, I'm saying
asking
who-
who's going to.
Who would know this?
What do you mean? I'm not really following you.
I'm saying who is that information privy to? Is what are you? what are you
Anybody
As
else
far
in their
as
group
the
of people?
Okay.
Of like
Alright.
Mansell, no. John came over the screen, right, and then he was suddenly
Yeah.
cut out. They don't know what they're doing at all.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything with the staff of creation, so nobody that doesn't know that they would be gone.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
so
It
confused
has
as to
any-
what you're saying.
Okay, so who?
That place is going to exist until they create something else with a staff of creation. So
Yeah.
it's not like they can get stuck there and no way out
Yeah.
unless they
But-
stop the creation from
Yeah,
existing.
but that's
Yeah.
also assuming that falling doesn't lead you somewhere completely different.
It is
Or
an
that you don't
assumption.
just fall forever.
Yeah.
That's my assumption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I would feel like, you just fall forever.
Yeah.
There was an episode of Thundercats like that, and it always stuck with me. Like that idea of just like an endless pit that you could fall into.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sparta.
And that's why I'm saying that Raven could be a fix to that, because she just meets them in the air and teleports again.
There's a bomb.
Because she can teleport anybody that she wants
Well,
to.
I
She
mean,
can just only teleport to
I
certain
don't
places,
think
right?
that she. I don't think that she knows where they are on the other end. Do they?
She doesn't have to know where they are to
Yeah, I know.
teleport
So,
to them.
but she's gonna walk through and immediately begin falling.
Okay, cool. She just teleports again.
And also, I feel like with Team Ruby, Weiss, they can make their way back up. I don't feel like like them falling is going to be that huge of an issue.
I don't know.
But
If it's an endless void, it kind of is.
I mean, they can make that. There's no way that like Weiss alone with gravity dust can get them back up.
And Penny
think
can
it's-
fly with her Winter Maiden powers,
I,
right?
Yeah. Winnie can.
That's- that's
assuming
Penny
Penny's
can
with
fly
them.
without her Winter Maiden powers.
Not anymore.
I
anymore.
don't think he would have. They would have had him say, "Don't fall."
If it
was
didn't
so
mean
easily
something.
Yeah.
resolved.
Now on that
Somebody who it's going to be an issue if somebody falls. Like
Yeah.
that's definitely going to be a
on
thing.
on that note though, predictions. We're not going to see Salem again for the rest of the rest of the season, and our final battle is going to take place in that in between world.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Most definitely. Because after saying something like that, there's no way that that's not what they were trying to bring up.
It's
That's
worth
the finale.
it's worth the fall to risk it all and fight for every life. I think that this last line
Yeah.
of the intro.
And other prediction is our post-credit scene will be Salem fully getting herself put back together
Yeah.
and being real pissed off.
Really pissed off.
Yeah.
I think that the final battle is going to conclude in some way with Ruby or Ruby
Mm-hmm.
taking the fall, so everyone
Ruby
else
or
can
Ruby.
everyone else can make it to
Yeah.
Vacuo, and we'll probably get a split volume.
I feel like it's going to be Nora before it's going to be Ruby.
Ruby's gonna. We know Ruby's gonna fall though. If anyone's gonna fall, it's gonna be them or her.
Yeah. I was feeling like it was going to be Nora. She's still trying to figure out who she is besides the lady who
that
hit
can
stuff.
happen in Vacuo though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
There's no reason for her to absolutely end here.
right.
Oh no! I mean I'm not meaning like she's gonna die, but I mean again, we don't know what happens whenever you fall.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only. I wonder if he's like
What if you
made
just
this
stub
before.
your toe really hard?
Yeah.
Don't fall.
What if it's just like
Ow.
Legos.
no? What if it's just like a trampoline, just like 10,000 miles down? So you just fall
Oh,
all the way down and
no.
bounce to the top,
Yeah.
and it's just forever.
I was thinking more like
best jump shot
whenever
ever.
you get all the way down to the bottom, it basically restarts you back from the top,
Yeah.
and you just keep.
I mean, yes, same, but mine was just more fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
you were meaning like jump on the trampoline, you go back up so high that you smash your head into the roof. or
No, you just
something.
go up so
Yeah.
high, and then you
You
fall
go
back
down.
down. Yeah.
When I get to the bottom, I'll go back
Yeah.
to the top of that song.
But no, I think the endless void is
This
an endless void in
is
your nose.
Sparta.
But I think the endless void probably plays into it in some way. Like it's a thing of you're just falling until your mind latches onto something. So it could be that every girl is in the same place dealing with their own like inner demons or something
Yeah,
like
one
that.
of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. We got 2 more episodes to go, and it seems like our main conflicts of Ironwood and how are we saving Atlas and Mantle seem to be mostly resolved. We just got to just do a little bitty walkie walk. So
That
I'm
bomb is still out
terrified.
there, right?
Who?
I mean,
What?
is the bomb still out there?
The bomb
It's
never.
just
The bomb
on the
never.
ship,
The bomb
yeah.
never made it to Mantle. The bomb's still in Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Atlas is about to fucking crash anyway.
All right, Ironwood. All right,
That's rough.
crackpot theory. Ironwood gets out, and what he does is he's gonna take the bomb and just shoot it and blow up Atlas. Be like, fuck Mantle, or somebody's gonna blow up that bomb. That bomb has been mentioned too many times and not get blown up.
I think we're gonna. It's gonna be like the. Is this a spoiler?
Everything's a spoiler.
Yeah, everything's
Okay.
a spoiler.
Okay, this is gonna be like the season 2 end of The Boys, and we just like have a shot of Homelander.
No.
Okay, this isn't a plot thing. And there's just a shot of Homelander like
Yeah.
vigorously jerking off on a building.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Poor Homelander.
Okay, cool.
It really isn't a plot thing.
Either fucking way. I
Yeah.
don't want to know anything.
You're
that's
right,
not.
it's
That's
fine.
how I
It's-
work.
We're
It
just
is a
talking
really
about
funny scene.
masturbation, Colin.
Of
It
course.
is a very funny scene, and yeah, I wouldn't want to spoil that for anybody. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm dumb and haven't watched it, so I'm taking it upon myself to censor
It's
myself
fine.
instead of going, no, don't say it.
It's a good series, I'd say. It's pretty good. It's okay.
Me, the baby gonna cry.
I thought there was 2 of
Fucking
you.
stab you. Wait, what? What?
I was just playing.
Oh my god.
Trying to think of anything else big on the episode.
I think we could probably cap it there, right?
Yeah, I
I
think-
mean, we don't
think
need to
that-
scrape.
think
the
What are we
bottom
lying
out there.
about?
Unless you got something stuck in your craw.
No, I mean I covered. I have notes and everything is
Ain't nothing like some cross sticking.
everything is
Wrong
watched,
podcast.
so-
So we're gonna see some heavy Rule 34 between Jin and
Amberosa.
Aloysius. What is his name?
Vestaragna.
Amaretto
Ambrosius,
sour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Amaretto sour. So yeah, there's gonna be some Navi style blue people fucking online. So
Hell
have
yeah.
fun looking for that.
Ooh,
Of course.
never mind.
Yeah.
Ambrosius is 13 feet tall, and Jin is 12 feet tall. You can see
Yeah.
it in the concept art at the end.
Oh.
And
Sure do.
Ruby, who is always used for scale, is 5'4",
Yep.
which
Yep.
I
Isn't that
never
neat?
saw
Uh,
a number mark on her. I'd always just see
Sure.
her modeled there for scale. But
So,
Yeah.
I bet we're gonna get some interaction between Ambrosius and
Jin?
Jin at
in,
some
yeah.
point.
I think in the end game when all
Yeah.
the relics come together, that's going to be so much fun.
I know,
yeah.
I feel like we'll get them
I
together.
wonder if they like have had a lot of interaction
Oh
in
yeah.
their lives.
They've
They're-
pressed their mounds together. Their featureless mounds.
Their abilities. Sorry, Aaron.
No, you're good.
Their abilities work so well together when you think about it.
Oh
Yeah.
Since Ambrosius has to have like schematics and plans and everything, you just go to Jin and say,
How do I make this?
How do I make this?
How do I tell Ambrosius to make this?
Right.
Yeah.
Can
to specifically get what I
Accurately,
want out of
Yeah.
it, which
Which-
she can say.
Adding in the crown, which if you've
It's the
read
choice, right?
Fairy, yeah.
Yeah.
What you read the fairy tale, that gets into what that
Yeah.
does a little bit, and then the sword of destruction. Starts
we
to
don't
make
know about.
sense of how powerful those four
We don't-
things are.
We don't know
together.
what the Sword of Destruction does
I assume
particularly.
it destroys.
Yeah, but what does it
Though I'm
destroy?
going out on a limb there.
Right.
Probably
what are
anything.
its
What is
caveats?
the-
What
Yeah,
are
there's
the
probably
rules?
Yeah.
there's a bunch of
What is the
rules
what
and
is the thing? What do you possibly maybe have to give up? What is the cap on it? What
Right.
is
Yeah.
yeah.
So say to be fair, it is a sword, so you could just probably kill people with it.
Yeah, well, I
It's
mean
got that function. You could do that with the staff too if you're determined.
you could do it with a key, but who cares?
Yeah.
Like he got the reference.
I feel like it would be really easy to just solve the main issue of the world that they're in and unite humanity if you had all four of those things and that was your desired goal or your stated goal or whatever.
Yeah, if you could make make a blueprint to unite humanity, then you could definitely make that happen.
Well, I just mean that, like,
Yeah.
if you could, through creation, if you had the powers of creation, destruction, fucking
Choice and knowledge.
choice and knowledge, why wouldn't you be able to just
Right.
fix all the problems that exist?
Colin, can you or someone post the hit that links in the chat?
Yep. Yeah, we've been getting some links. They've been dropping. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, cool.
It's dropped about 3 times so far.
Yeah. Hey, the
Cool.
broadcast you were in has ended. I don't know why that keeps happening to me.
It's literally still on.
So
I'm
yeah,
at
it's
I'm at
Yeah.
57 minutes right
Mine,
Alrighty.
I don't know if it's just like our Wi-Fi or something, but my phone keeps freezing too.
now. I mean,
Mine's been
yeah,
fine.
everybody should not be on the Wi-Fi while we're streaming.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on Xfinity and he's on our Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on Xfinity as well.
Okay, cool.
I also have my data going.
But yeah, that concludes review. Now back to your regularly scheduled bullshit. And thank you guys so much for
Do it.
hanging out.
Jams,
We'll see you next
motherfucker.
week. Bye bye.